Alia. Remix. It's electric. Ladies and gentlemen.
We're sorry, folks.
Yeah, I'm not sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mancave101 Podcast. I am your host, Abel. Alongside of me tonight, the man in the chair, AA Ron. How we doing?
You're
live from the Man Cave. He's back in his spot. Thank God. Leo, what's going on?
What's going on, peoples? Okay.
All right. We're Brooklyn at Big Chase. How are we tonight?
What up, folks? What's going on?
All right. So as always, it's the Mancave101 Podcast where we talk about all things nerdy, TV, movies, comics, and whatever the hell we want to talk about. If you aren't already, like, comment, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. As always, anything we talk about during this show will contain spoilers. So if you haven't seen the things we're going to talk about, please get the hell out of here, but come on back at a different point. As always, there will be drinking, there will be smoking, and Leo's going to curse a lot, especially after he sees the names in the comment corner. With that being said, let's all take a nice little toast of the drink because it's Thursday. It's been a long week, and I know I'm thirsty, so I might drink with Leo tonight after he breaks his record of 7. So, with that being said, comment corner time. feeling violent tonight, everyone. I'm just gonna throw the warning out there now. I'm gonna curse. Let's give it Leo.
Welcome. All right, welcome to the comment corner, everybody. All right, let's get this one. All right, the first book on the chopping block is The Legion of X. This is number 5. It's a possible first appearance of Vox Ignis, the voice of the fire. And it's also a slash between Ghost Rider and Banshee, a Banshee hybrid in this book. So we might just get the first full appearance of this. The cover artist is Dyke Ruin. I guess I got that right. Oh, damn it.
I think his name is DK, but I'm not sure.
I see Dyke. Fuck it.
Well,
you would.
It's his name. Okay, artist is.
All right, one down.
Wait, that's not one. Oscar.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
Fucking shit.
Just
go ahead.
Drink. Oscar drink. Oscar drink. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Fuck.
If we see any of you artists or cover artists at Comic-Con, Leo's gonna personally apologize to each and every one of you.
Yes, I will personally apologize. I'm sorry because
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's Oscar Bazaldua Nava. Let's say that Nava.
Bazaldua,
I think.
Well, it's definitely Dua at the end.
Yeah.
Basel. So Basel Dua, maybe?
Probably.
All right. I think that might be pronounced Bazulgia.
Sure.
Oh, that too.
Oh, shit. Okay, so the writer is C. Spurrier.
Yeah, no shot. Spurrier.
Oh, man. This first card is rough. Slide one is rough.
We might break the record tonight. I'm very excited.
We're not breaking this record. I'm not breaking it. All right. The next book we have is The Edge of Spider-Verse. Number 4. This also has the first appearance in it of the Spinstress. A Spinstress is a brand new spider princess who sings and talks to all spiders. And also is the first full. Yeah. This is the first full appearance of Sun Spider. It's the first disabled Spider-Man. And we also have the Spider-Mobile. And we also will be getting the name of the Spider-Mobile because they're just calling it the Spider-Mobile, which is a Doom buggy. Oh. So I don't know.
Nice.
Okay, the cover artist is Jose Maria Casanovas. The artist is Will Robson. The writer is Dan Slott. The other writer is Franklin. T. Franklin.
It's definitely okay. Fair enough. We're gonna give that to you because you did that card very well.
Thank you. Next book on the
Proud of
chopping block. Miles Morales. This is one of the sickest covers out this week, and it's going to be at Comic-Con as well. This is Miles Morales number 9. You can find this book right now for sale at Comic Mint. It's a negative drip variant. It's by the cover artist is Ivan Tao. And once again, great freak. The next book that we have is She-Hulk number 6.
I want to like this
Only if you
cover,
look
but
that
after
good
this
in the
week,
show.
I'm having a hard time.
What do you mean by that?
Dude? We will get into that because I got. Whoa. This is She-Hulk number 6. This is also available at Comic Mint right now for pre-order. I think it's actually open now. So go to Comic Mint before it sells out, or unless you're going to. Yeah, it probably is, right? It's available now. It probably sold. It's most likely going to sell out. So, yeah. All right. So this is the cover artist is Mike Mayhew.
Nice.
And
Is this
that's
Basic
it for
Instinct?
the
Is that
Comic
this
Corner.
movie? Is that this
Dude,
Basic
it
Instinct?
looks like it looks.
I
that
really
looks like
think they.
Basic Instinct.
It looks like the exact like. I mean, I don't know. I've only
Same
seen the
pose.
movie once, but I would. Yeah, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
those are
but
the
you
same
repeated
pose.
that scene like 6,000 times.
What are you talking about? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. But this does it for the Comic Corner. Like we always say at Man Cave, please support your local comic book shops. The nerdiest place on the planet in your town near you. Please.
Everyone
And that
cheers
does
to
it
your
for
local
the Comic
comic
Corner.
book shops.
I'm really
Comic-Con's
good at
coming up
supporting
soon. Go get your comics and then get them signed.
I'm really good at supporting local comic book shops.
I thought you don't collect comics. What do you mean by that?
You mean the new hair? You mean the new comic addict? I'm never gonna be a collector. I'm never gonna go buy comics like that. Never gonna get addicted.
Yeah.
It's
That
like
was
drugs,
me.
and it's a good drug.
New addicts
Aaron-
are so much fun.
Every Thursday, Aaron's just.
Yeah, like
No.
put it in there. Put it in there.
Wait till he goes to Comic-Con. Wait till he goes to Comic-Con. It's a freaking rap.
Dude,
And also,
What
everybody
is
who's
Comic-Con?
watching the Man Cave, everybody who's watching the Man Cave, you guys are going to get the same week of Comic-Con, you guys are going to get a lot of content from us. So be
We'll
ready.
probably be going live. We'll be hanging out. We'll be showing you all the booths, all the bullshit y'all can't see if you're not going. We're excited for it.
We're trying. We
And
think we're
I'm
gonna.
apologizing. I'm apologizing now.
We think we're gonna get Leo to finally do that Man Cave tour when we're all there. So that should be a fun video to do.
Yeah, for sure.
So you will be. You guys should be getting the Man
Right.
Cave tour that Wednesday, hopefully.
It would have only taken 30 weeks, but we finally got here, guys. Don't worry.
I wanted to wait until everyone is together, the family. So let's get it. We'll get all you guys this content that's going to be coming out. It's going to be coming out fast. It's going to be coming out great. So hope to see you guys there watching.
All right. With that being said, it's nerdy news time. Not an incredible amount of topics tonight, but we're going to talk.
All right. Okay. This just came in. Actually, I just saw this. Ian McKellen will return as Magneto in Secret Wars.
Yeah. I don't believe anything anymore. I don't believe anything anymore.
It's on Marvel updates.
Yeah, but you know what? They've been wrong. Everyone's been wrong. I hate everyone. You know what? Don't talk. Don't let me talk tonight. I'm muting my mic.
Wait, but okay. So everybody knows him. He's the first Magneto that we got on screen. Did a pretty decent job for what he had. But everybody loves the Magneto that we got now from X-Men First Class. But this is the rumor. This is the news that is being put out. But we're going to count it in the Man Cave. We're going to count it as a rumor because I don't want to. It's alleged. He's coming back for Secret Wars. So that means who else is going to be coming back from the first X-Men movie?
So my thing is for this Secret Wars movie, I think they're going to bring back as many people as they can. They're probably poaching people now and have been poaching people for God knows how long to be like, hey, we're going to do this like crazy ass like thing. Like if you thought Endgame was crazy, like no, that was like the warm up. Like this is the craziness that we're working towards. So like I actually think we won't get many, if any, new X-Men characters until after Secret Wars at this point. I think I'm starting to think that whole rumor about the contractual, like you can't use these Fox characters until after a certain point. I'm guessing it's true. I mean, why wouldn't they have put some of these characters in already? So with that being said, obviously they're allowed to use the old characters because we already got Sir Patrick Stewart. So like the easiest thing that Marvel can do right now to show that X-Men are here, I guess if they're allowed to, is use those old characters because maybe they're not in the contract and they're allowed to use it. That's my take on it with like all the X-Men stuff, is that we're going to see old stuff before we see new stuff and continue to see old stuff.
I'm thinking that we might get a blend of some new, because you got to realize Secret Wars. If you guys haven't read the comic book, obviously, or read any of the books there, read up on it. You can actually buy the digital copy, and the voiceover is freaking fantastic.
I go on Amazon. I get the soft cover books where it has the whole couple comics in one book. Like I'm actually in the middle of Hickman. I haven't finished it yet, but I love it so far. It's really good.
Yeah, the storyline is freaking perfect in that book, and you get a lot of Marvel in that story, in that Secret War.
There's some crazy moments in that book. In those books.
Yeah, so if anything, we get him, maybe a Hugh Jackman.
Now, you just want Wolverine. Let's just call this what it is.
Yeah, yes, this is what I want. I want fucking Wolverine. Goddammit.
Right. Look at that big ass pop right next to you. What do you want?
Oh, that thing? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, sure. Right. There's not a giant Hulk versus Wolverine thing right in back of you. There's not.
No, I'm just. Oh shit! Wow. Okay. It might be somebody's favorite character that's on the podcast.
Yeah. How did that get there? That's so crazy.
Yeah, but definitely, if they do that, dude. I just want them to give me that and give me a solid Nightcrawler. Give me a solid Colossus. Give me a solid fucking Angel.
Okay, wait though. Did you not like any of the night? You didn't like any of the Nightcrawlers? Because I thought they were
the first
both
one. The first one I liked. Even the second. Even the
kid was good. I thought
it was good.
Yeah, he was good, but I wanted him to be a little bit more. He looked more nerdy than bulky on top. You get what I'm saying? Because
what do you mean by that?
Because in the White House scene in the first X-Men.
Yeah,
he's more. You see him with the coat,
that scene is more fantastic,
agile, and he's V-necked, and he looks more like a circus, like he was in a circus, like he's supposed to.
And you know what though? At least he put a knife on his tail, even though he didn't have the sword. At least he had the knife. I want him like really accurate with the sword and stuff. Like I want him to go like really. I want him to go old and deep.
I just have a feeling with all these rumors, honestly, that like I don't know if that's part of the news, but I do think we're going to get a different. I don't think they're going to retell any of the stories we've already seen from Fox. That's just where I'm leaning.
Yeah,
I think they're going to do something different. Yeah. Like I don't think we're going to get the old Jean Grey narrative. I don't think we're going to get the Phoenix narrative.
Stuff. No,
I don't think we're getting it again.
And you know what from that.
You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Nimrod. I think that's a random one that would fun. And obviously Mr. Sinister. Those are like, Mr. Sinister is like a big one I think everyone wants to see.
No, I mean, first of all, I like Ian McKellen. I like him.
Yeah, hell yeah.
As for me, he's Magneto in the story. Like, the other guy's cool, but I like Ian McKellen as Magneto. At this point, we don't know what's going to happen. At some gigantic meeting point, all of these characters are going to spill into your screen at random times in movies you didn't expect to see them in, and stories are going to collide if Marvel keeps in step with what they've been doing already. The characters like Magneto and the other characters that we've seen already are plenty enough to carry over. Like at this point, they've got to be planning something way big for X-Men once it actually gets released, because you've already done 2 or 3 movies, so there's no reason why they couldn't do movies with the characters that they do have license for and they do have the ownership for, except that they've probably got something extremely big. But they've got to get all of this stuff with Infinity War. I mean, Infinity War, with Secret Wars and all of these other things have to get out of the way. At this point, we're like, what? We're still like 2 phases behind everything that's scheduled and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wouldn't be looking for too much mutant activity at this point. Definitely not anybody that we probably would consider the core of the X-Men.
Yeah, and I think they're more establishing Fantastic Four now than they're going to be X-Men. Like, they obviously their mission right now is to establish listen, for Secret War story, you have to establish Doom, you have to establish Fantastic Four and like a bunch of other characters from there before you really need to. You have to.
You can even go to Secret Wars. Absolutely.
Unless they're gonna replace Kang with Doom. That's the only way I can see that going.
Yeah.
Which I hope they don't. But
I don't think they don't either. Unless no, I don't want to say that. Unless or
that's what I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know.
All right, the next little bit of news that I got. Oh, so you guys are the Stranger Things fans. The Stranger Things house is up for sale.
Which house? The house that was in the new season, the mansion.
The Fayetteville Manor in Georgia.
It's probably
Vecna's house.
She has 2 sons, Joyce Bayers, and her sons are Will and Jonathan.
Okay.
Wait, no. I'm thinking it's the mansion. I think it's Vecna's house. That was that was in this past season. It was like the house that you saw both like in the Upside Down and then in real life.
Yeah, which the starting price is $350,000.
Okay, let me call my real estate agent and then we'll find out exactly whose house.
Oh, there you go. It's Will's house. There you go. Will Byers' house. What's up, Tasso? How we doing?
Yeah, so that's going up for sale. For 300, but it's only fucking 1,800 square feet. So, nah.
Yeah, but honestly, like, there's not even a, you know what? I mean, fucking. Somebody should just buy it and use it as a thing.
But this is
like
probably
use it as a opportunity to make
Airbnb.
money.
It's gonna be
no, not even that, bro. Use it as like a fucking have people $20. You can come in and see the house for like 10 minutes. Use it as an attraction. That's what I would do. Use it as a little attraction.
Is this the Jersey Shore house? Is that?
Oh yeah, that's the other one.
Come in,
but they use
pictures, blah blah blah. Yeah.
They're using that house as an Airbnb now. They charge like $2,500.
Stupid money.
Yeah, like I said, I'd go Airbnb with it myself. Like, if I mean, how much?
All 80s.
How much things? Thing that you guys went to. How much?
The experience?
The experience was cool. It was definitely more meant for kids, but we had fun. Like they did some cool stuff in there. Yeah,
how much were the tickets?
The regular was like 60. The VIP was like 100.
Yeah, and you get like a bag and like all that type of shit. Like you get,
Airbnb the house out to death, 80s everything out. Put a freaking Atari in there or something, and
literally put Vecna in the attic and let everyone go to the attic and get scared shitless.
Let them stay the night and just
make it a thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The next bit of news that we got. Warner Brothers financials. Whoa.
Oh, this is great. I love this part. I love this one. This one's one of my favorites. So right now, I love anything DC is doing. I love laughing at. So please give it to me.
The financial woes at Warner Brothers is preventing DC to find his own Kevin Feige.
Ha 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 ha.
Where I don't have enough millions. Where
do you know? I want you to know something. The entire DC universe all is in the hands of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson right now and Black Adam. It's literally right here, and you know what's gonna happen?
If that movie flops, fam. If I'm telling you, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was like, if Black Adam flops,
they're done.
Warner Brothers in so much trouble. Like DC is in so much trouble.
They're done because let me tell you why they're done. Because at that point, I'm quite sure The Rock will get out of that contract.
He'll be done.
And Mr. Feige will say, "Hey, Dwayne, can I talk to you for a minute?"
Mm-hmm.
And they're done.
And you know what's really funny about that right now? There's a rumor going around that there's a post credit scene with Black Adam and Henry Cavill's Superman. Like that's going around right now, and I am 100% convinced that DC started that rumor because they want to try and get more people in the seats. Yeah.
100%.
Like it's kind of like the end credits in Snorbius. How they said, "Oh, don't worry, Michael Keaton's going to be in the end credits." Like it's totally like that. That's what's going on. And there's like lines to it too. Hold on, I'm gonna find it in a second because it's really funny. It's something along. It's now, actually apart from the trailer that like where he's like no man on Earth can beat me, and then like Henry Cavill comes in and says, "Well, good thing I'm not from Earth." Like some stupid shit like that.
Oh my God.
This sounds like a fan script to me.
And we know it's fake because DC would never put out a bad script.
What do you mean by that?
Where's Martha?
But the thing is, me playing both sides. What happens if Warner Brothers sells to Disney?
It's never gonna happen.
Probably not.
And honestly, it would get stopped because at that point they have to be a monopoly.
Yeah,
why?
They were trying to buy it before. That's what I'm saying.
But I think it would get shut down because it has to go to court. It has to get approved by certain X, Y, and Z companies. Like, there's no way that would ever happen.
Yeah,
it literally wouldn't be a monopoly, though.
Huh? How would it not?
You still have Image. You still have two. I think Image, IDW, and what's the thing? You got three, four companies.
Those guys
yeah, but let's be honest. Are they really at the level that Marvel and even a DC can be at like that?
They'd have a better chance to put IDW and those other indies together in a conglomerate and make that than for them to actually purchase DC. In my personal opinion, they would eat up so much of the lion's share of, not even just the movies and the cartoons, but the comics and all of that. Like it would make them a super global.
And I'll say this.
So wait. If we were the chairman of if you were the chairman of Disney, if you had the option to buy Warner Brothers or all the four remaining comic book companies that are known, which one would you take?
I take all the indies.
See, I wouldn't. I would go after DC, but I know, like, in the long run, they have to. I mean, they have to, like. There's no way. Like, I don't think there's a way they can do it. Like, honestly, you know what? In a perfect world, like, I want Warner Brothers to just like let DC go and let someone else have it, and let like there be like really stiff competition between Marvel and DC. I want to go into like when the Dark Knight and all those Batman movies came out. Like, I fucking love that shit. Like, and that was competition for Marvel. That was legitimate competition. Like, where are those movies? I need that competition.
All right, Aaron, what you got?
Right now, there is no competition.
Right.
2-minute warning. There is no competition. That's the whole point. Like, there's no competition now, and they're supposedly fully functioning and restructuring. There is no competition. Their one Black Adam movie has to be a success and still could not touch half of the movies that Marvel has made in the last XYZ amount of years. Right, what movie are they going to create that's going to be bigger than Endgame and Infinity War? No way.
You got to realize one thing. All right, Aaron, what do you got first?
No, I mean, I would echo the same sentiment. Like, I don't. I mean, like, first off, boohoo, DC and Warner Brothers for not having money for the That's your own fault. You would have made money if you would have not put out shit movies back to back. I mean, like, it's just the truth. Like, we're ragging a little bit too much on DC because we got when did the Joker come out? Which Joker?
The last one.
Was that 2020 or 2019?
2019?
Yeah, I think it was 2019. I'm pretty sure it was before the pandemic.
Okay, so when did we get? After that, what did we get from DC?
You want me to pull up the DC timeline?
We got. I know what we got.
Wait. We only got.
Hold on.
I know we got Vengeance, but what else before that?
Something in my ass. That's what we got. We got that.
Yeah, so
bullshit.
it was literally okay. So just going back to I guess
I agree to a minute one.
What?
No, he was just saying that they have great stories. They just suck at telling them.
Oh yeah, they do. They have the scripts. The scripts write themselves for these characters.
But for some reason, they're great at telling them with the cartoon movies. The cartoon movies are like super excellent. But as soon as you start dealing with real people, it all goes to hell for some reason.
This is the DC, I guess, timeline. So I'm just gonna go back to 2017. So June 2017, Wonder Woman. November, Justice League. December 2018, Aquaman. April 2019, Shazam. February 2020, Birds of Prey, the Harley Quinn independent thing. Wonder Woman 1984. Zack Snyder's Justice League in 2021. The Suicide Squad in 2021. And then this guy.
Vengeance.
March
Vengeance,
of this year.
Not Vengeance. And none of those.
Leo, what type of run of movies did I just told? I mean, like, listen, Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Aquaman was pretty good. I haven't seen Shazam yet, so I can't say, but people say it was okay for what it was.
That was okay.
Wonder Woman was
first
good.
Wonder
I
Woman was good, and then Wonder
Shazam.
Woman 1984 was the worst movie ever made.
White dog shit.
But now,
and then we have the Oscar-winning Joker.
okay, but to me, honestly, the Joker movie wasn't even
That's
Part
not
of
part
the DC universe.
That's not part of the DC universe.
Yeah,
It's a one-off.
That wasn't part of the. It wasn't a part of the DC.
No.
It's a one-off.
They have told everybody multiple times that movie is not going to have anything to do with
Right.
the DCEU. It's its
Right.
own independent.
But it's okay because Joker 2 is going to be like a musical with Lady Gaga. So we're on the right road.
Lady
Everything's
Gaga.
great. Right. And we're gonna let Ezra Miller release The Flash. Like, we're still gonna let that happen. But we're not gonna release Batgirl. We're just gonna shelf that.
Yeah, because we're not gonna shelf Ezra Miller and take that money and go find ourselves a Kevin Feige or at least a junior Kevin Feige.
We're putting our money on The Flash.
On the Flash.
DC, I try to help.
Listen, Leo, I said it
but
before, man.
But here's the thing. This is what I was gonna say. I just gave you that whole list of movies, right?
Right.
We'll say this all we want. To me, 2022 has been a down year for Marvel. Their shows have been better than their movies this year. It's the truth. Black Panther, in my opinion, is probably going to be the saving grace. I expect that movie to be a blockbuster hit. Before even seeing anything, I expect it to be. Probably going to be the saving grace this year. But even in a shitty year, Marvel wallops DC. Right. Even in a shitty year, they wallop them. This is not a good year for Marvel movies. It's not so far.
Yeah.
Honestly, let's just be honest. The TV shows aren't that great either right now.
Right. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Wait.
We're gonna get into that. I'm talking about now.
What, Marvel shows though?
No.
They're all not that great.
Miss Marvel was good. Moon Knight was good.
Oh no, I liked them. But let's be honest, like, there's better ones out there. There just is.
I mean, of course.
That's what I'm saying. But to your point, this is a Marvel bad year, but it's still good. Like, it's
still okay. It's still okay, right? It's still better than anything DC's given us.
Yeah,
right. And Leo, I mean, I know Leo's a big advocate for Peacemaker, so I know, like, I understand he's all for DC.
That show is
Leo, do the dance.
I thought we weren't going to talk about. I thought we weren't going to do this.
Come on,
I thought we weren't going to talk about this anymore, Abel. We discussed this. We were supposed to bring up that fucking name in this goddamn motherfucking podcast.
Oh,
okay. Wait. What name? What name are you talking about? John Cena.
Come on.
Oh, and not for nothing. I'll just throw this one right out there. Leo was like, The Rock in Marvel, blah blah blah. Listen to me. I would have rather seen The Rock at the end of Thor: Love and Thunder as Hercules than the guy.
I would have rather saw the Rock as a rock in Thor: Love and Thunder than the entire Thor: Love and Thunder.
The Rock could have been a goat in Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm just saying though, the Hercules we got, like, imagine instead that was The Rock and he was just sitting there and he like did some.
And he threw up the people's eyebrow.
He threw up the people's eyebrow as Hercules. Like, come on, man, I'm in.
It was, and that would actually be funny.
You know what?
Imagine the Rock. Imagine the Rock
casting.
giving a rock bottom to Thor, to Chris Hemsworth. I'm in. I'm in. Fuck it.
Yeah,
SummerSlam 2022. I'm in.
That movie was so goofy. They could have put a ring on a random planet and had that match, and
Right.
I would have liked it more than what I've got.
It was terrible.
Goofy ass fucking Thor: Love and Thunder. Yo, Aaron, give me my goat screams and a gunshot. What's going on here? What are we talking about? God damn it. Thor: Love and goat screams. Thor: Love.
I'm so angry. I lost. I got it.
Thank you. God. We got any more news out there?
Yeah,
Jesus.
we got. All right. We got some Fantastic Four news. Jeff Kaplan and Ian Springer will be the writers for Fantastic Four. Two people that I have not heard nothing about. We also know that Matt Shakeman is the director. And this is the director from WandaVision. So, and the two writers that they're known for, they're known for a movie. It's called Bert and Irene's Guide to Friendship.
I'm sorry, say that again. I'm sorry, Bert and Irene's Guide to Friendship. Is that what I just heard?
Yes, that's what they're known for.
He said it was straight face, which is why I'm just like, what?
Honestly, you should have a drink for saying that with a straight face.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like making you drink.
So, and
well, that was back in 2013. They haven't done anything else since then. This is Jeff Kaplan and Ian Springer. That's who we're talking about right now?
Yes.
What the fuck is this movie?
And
it got a 4.9 on IMDb, so I'm super excited.
So, and Matt Shakeman did 9 episodes of WandaVision, and he did 1 episode for everything else. But everything else is he actually did 12 episodes in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, that's great. That's a good show. Great.
He did 1 episode in The Boys, and he did 2 episodes in Game of Thrones.
Okay, so that's some stuff right there.
So my question to you guys, how much faith do you have?
I mean, listen, I don't know what faith to have anymore. I mean, I had faith in Taika Waititi for a second, and here we are.
His name is Chicago.
Such a stupid name. Can we call him like Iquensuocha, White Devil? Iquensuocha. Let me guess, White Devil.
You know what I have faith in? I have faith in the fact that Kevin Feige knows that if he fucks up the Fantastic Four again, that's it. Like you can't. This movie can't be messed up, and he has to subconsciously know that. This is a huge integral part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
He has to know that.
So I think that's why everything that we're hearing about the movie is so dribs and drabs slow, because I think he's taking his time getting the right people in place to actually write it and put the story together.
But you know what though? You know what's crazy is that they'll never admit that Thor: Love and Thunder was what it was. I was watching,
and instead they'll tell Taika Waititi that he's not welcome back for the third one.
Right.
But no, you said it.
Right.
But all right, so you know how after they put out a Marvel show or Marvel movie, they put that thing on Disney Plus where it's like kind of like the making of. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Have you guys seen that? So they put one out. They put one out of Thor: Love and Thunder. I didn't catch all of it, but I caught one scene. You know the scene where they're where Thor is like on the battlefield in the beginning, and he does that stupid split with the gliders and everything like that. He looks all goofy. So they filmed the I guess like the background where Taika and him were talking about the scene, and like Chris Hemsworth came up with that whole thing. So I feel like they put that in there to not blame Taika and blame Chris Hemsworth. I feel like Marvel's petty enough to like try and get them to get us to think, oh, it's Chris Hemsworth's fault. It's not Taika Waititi's fault. It's Chris. People saw that and they were probably like, oh, this idiot came up with that scene.
do you know? I also saw another deleted scene unintentionally of Thor: Love and Thunder,
and it was probably better than the whole movie.
No. It was
Was it the Zeus scene?
It was the thing where Zeus is teaching him how to use a lightning bolt.
Yes, that was good.
I was like, why was this not in the fucking movie? This was better than half the shit you put in the movie.
I didn't understand.
It wasn't even that good, but it was still better than half the shit that was in the movie.
You're talking about 4 hours of deleted scenes in this movie.
Bro, you're talking about Zeus. they made Zeus into a curtsying fucking pussy in this movie. Are we kidding? What are we doing? Come on, man. He did a fucking thing. Come on, bro. What are you talking about? This shit is crazy. At least him showing Thor how to, manipulate this thing into a lightning bolt. I was like, oh, that would have been cool to see. Instead of watch him curtsy down the thing and then say some shit. And then what?
For those of you that hasn't seen the scene, it's just Thor and Zeus walking down like a little road, and Zeus just takes a twig and he's explaining it, and then he throws the twig like the thunderbolt, and like it has all the power and everything, just a little twig. I'm like, that was cool. Why didn't I see that?
He's basically teaching Thor that you can take anything and manipulate it to be a thing of power and use it.
Right. Hence, it would have explained all the little kids' fucking bullshit toys glowing up. But no, we just got that. We didn't get it explained. We just fucking got it. Here, the kid Thor core. Let's just do it.
Anyway, we're off topic. Fantastic Four. Because if we could do a whole episode on Thor: Love and Blunder. We really could. It just obliterated.
The thing is, I just don't. The director, I'm sorry, I have no faith. I got no.
Why? In Fantastic Four already?
Because WandaVision.
WandaVision was a good show, and I will even go further to say that it's better than She-Hulk.
WandaVision stylistically was just different than anything we're used to from Marvel. That's what it was.
The only reason why I'm going to give you that, Abel, is because this last episode, I give it to you. That's the only reason why I give it to you.
I'm going in on this show. I'm going in.
When you really come down to it, it was simply the delivery of WandaVision, because they did not let us know beforehand what the style was going to be. Right. So most of us came with the preconception that we were going to see the Vision and Wanda come in. Because listen, I'm not going to lie. After the second episode, I almost disappeared. Fuck out of here. I don't know what the hell this is. I thought it was like some joke that they had did and whatnot. So it wasn't until I started to realize that they were leaving out of the 50s and coming into the 60s, and then moving to, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, they're moving through the TV eras. That's when I started to realize something was going on. But before then, the second episode, I was like, okay, I'm turning this shit off because I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. I think
but now you're telling me, okay, he did this with WandaVision. What fucking pathway of two unknown fucking writers and this director are going to take this?
Well, they obviously hired them for a reason. They either wrote something, or they gave him a sample or something. Or listen, I don't think Kevin Feige's gonna cheap out on nothing. Not with this movie. To Aaron's point, Feige knows if he has to get one thing right, it's this fucking team of cast and they have to get it right.
And not for nothing, the best thing they might have did was bring in somebody who absolutely has no history with the thing. Because then it comes from a fresh perspective. You know what I mean? We're used to certain writers who have done certain material, and at this point, if no other character on Marvel needs fresh eyes, it's the Fantastic Four.
So they do need fresh eyes, but the thing is, I always bark on, you already have the script written. Follow that. That's what everybody loves.
Yeah,
they're never going to, though. They're not.
I was gonna say, man, I think at the end of the day, they're gonna try to at least modernize everything to an extent.
I understand. I understand if you modernize it. I understand.
That's all.
I understand that, but keep the same kind of storyline. Because we already seen Marvel fuck up with the Thor. We already seen them fucking wreck fucking Doctor Strange in the multiverse.
Doctor Strange in the Multiverse wasn't as bad as you say it is, and I'll stand by that always. It's not.
So, some of that movie wasn't great, but it set up a lot for the future.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I needed that movie. Let me get my guy that I put in the fucking hot dog stand smack himself for the whole fucking movie, and let's bring him as an extra credit scene at the end.
Well, if you're gonna make fun of him, let's get it right. It was a pizza ball stand, so
whatever the fuck it wasn't even that much memorable. That's why I forgot about it. It should have been a goddamn hot dog sign. Somebody should have smacked him with a pizza ball and a hot dog.
You seem very angry.
No,
and then the best part of the fucking movie is not even the build-up. Is just fucking use a stupid ass joke as an end credit scene. Are you fucking kidding me? Just because you're a friend of his from the last the Ernie of the Dead or some shit like that. Whatever the fuck it is.
Oh yeah, them
Ashen that
because he was your boy in that movie. Now you want to fucking bring him into this shit and fuck up my Marvel.
Yeah, I think you're a little jaded on that.
Ash versus the Evil Dead.
There you go. Ash versus the Evil Dead.
I think you might get a little jaded on that.
Ash versus the Evil Dead. I love that movie, but I don't need him in my fucking Marvel fucking it up.
Okay, so wait a minute. Let's look at your boy Chicago though. Let's look at your boy Chicago because he did do one good movie, right? Which is what got him to this Love and Blunder shit. So we know people can do good shit and they can do trash. So just because he did Ash and all of that does not mean that he can't write something good. So we have to give them the benefit of the doubt at this point. Yep. We don't know enough to judge him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And don't forget about the first Spider-Man 1 and 2, which were great fucking movies.
To you.
To literally everyone but you.
Yeah, they were great.
Spider-Man 1 was good. Yes, I did like Spider-Man.
Leave me alone. Doc Ock was amazing in Spider-Man 2. I don't want to hear your bullshit.
Yeah, he absolutely was.
Doc Ock was all right.
Yeah, it was
but, shut up. Oh my god! Listen, I think we need to listen. Third time's a charm, right? The first Fantastic Four team, like it was okay for like the time it came out and what it was. The Silver Surfer movie was trash. Even though I liked Silver Surfer, they gave us a cloud for freaking Galactus. It sucked. All right, it was trash.
Dude,
it's they literally made
that bullshit again.
They literally made the Human Torch Super Skrull without making him green. So that was some weird shit. All right, didn't like it. I get it. Let's talk about the 2015, 2016, whatever year that was Fantastic Four, because that movie was dog shit. Dog shit.
But it goes into the myth though. You always have to fail at Marvel in one movie to come out be great in the next. Captain America, Human Torch, Black Panther, not Black Panther, Michael B. Jordan, and what's his name?
Jordan, Killmonger.
And Killmonger. Who else was in that? Who else did a double take? There's a couple people that did.
Ben Affleck and Daredevil, Batman. Oh, you didn't like that, did you?
That's two, Abel. That's fucking two.
All right,
that's
Leo.
Two fucking shows we promised we're not mentioning this goddamn podcast.
Ben
Affleck or Robert Pattinson?
Ben Affleck. It's not even debatable. He clears them. He clears them. Sorry. He clears them. Sorry. This is not debatable. You guys are not thinking about it. There's no way.
I mean, I'm not thinking about it. I know the answer.
Oh, it's a thumb drive. Shut the fuck up.
But you know what's even crazier though? You know what's even crazier? The vast majority might not agree with us. That's what's crazy.
No. Listen to me. Everybody knew, like younger than me that I have spoken to, likes Robert Pattinson's Batman movie, and it drives me up a fucking wall. I immediately stop talking to that person. We can't communicate. You clearly don't understand Batman if you enjoy Robert Pattinson as Batman. Sorry, you don't. There's no way. This fucker jumped off a building and didn't fucking land. Are we kidding?
Dude, you can't even call that a landing. Like, dude, he like hit the ground. I thought he was Batmite, honestly.
Bro.
I was like,
he should have curtsied when he fucking landed.
Listen, I don't even want to talk about it. There's so many things wrong with that freaking movie. I don't even care if it was his third year. The one redeeming factor about Batman is that he does his fucking research. That's why he used to be called Detective Comics. He does his research. That's saying he's not going to get and use equipment that he's not confident with. So why does everybody get the riddle except Batman? Why?
Robert Pattinson needs to go back to being pale vampires and bad chick flicks.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Oh my god!
God, so, is that it for the nerdy news?
That's it for the nerdy news. That's all we have this week. That's all we have, and we went on a fucking rant on everybody that we hate.
Let's go on one more rant because we got someone in here that thought Moon Knight was absolutely awful, and he's been going off for a little bit. What did we think of Moon Knight? We liked Moon Knight.
Moon Knight was
alright.
It was at 8 Emmys. That's all I gotta fucking say.
I thought Moon Knight started really slow, and then by the
Yes.
time episode 5 plus picked up, it was good.
Yeah,
That's
he actually said that. He said 5 was good.
That's the guy, but that's the guy's honest truth. Like halfway through is when I really got into it. The first half. Listen, this Marvel does this, man. They're trying to give you a fucking introduction to somebody, right? They're trying to get which again. That was
going to be my question. Do you know? Was this your introduction to Moon Knight? Then I'll answer that question. No, the guy who asked that question.
Oh, you're not wet. But what do I always say about origin stories?
Bro, origin
stories. You gotta live through it.
You do.
You gotta live through it. You can't make the judgment off the origin story.
And listen, some are better than others. Like they it's just
I know that we're gonna talk about She-Hulk later on, but that's also why I think this is a problem. Is because we're still getting an introduction to She-Hulk because we are 6 episodes in, and each episode has been 20 minutes in length. So we are still halfway through a goddamn season of introducing her as a character.
It's definitely a problem. I mean,
bro, origin stories suck in Marvel. Listen, how many really good origin stories have? Just think back. When was the last Iron Man? Great origin story, right?
I'm gonna tell you what. Someone might yell at me for this one, but like
Captain America.
Listen, I really liked Miss Marvel's origin story.
Oh,
like I thought the way they built up that show from her, like her little pieces of getting the suit, her learning her powers, and listen, it was a kid thing, sure, but like I thought they handled that very well. Like that was probably one of the better 6 episode seasons of one of these shows that I've seen, aside from like Loki and all that. But I thought it was well done.
Yeah. The concept for Miss Marvel was perfect.
Right,
because you knew what you were getting, but you didn't. Nobody really knew that much about Miss Marvel because she's a newer character. So they bring her out, and they bring her out as a family. Okay, you're gonna meet me. You're gonna meet my family. You're gonna see me grow. And the thing is with a lot of the Marvel's origin stories, they fall short a lot of the times. Because I could literally Captain America. I like Thor #1. What? I said one was good. One was good.
Boo. The best part of that movie was another. That's it.
Exactly. It was good. It was better than freaking.
Listen, I said 100 times. It was great because they focused in on the family. The fact that the family had to learn. Most of us have never seen the inside of Pakistani families, and we don't understand their culture and how they move. And they made it something that was easily understood. The difference between you coming from the old culture versus the young generation trying to be a part of this American thing and whatnot, and the class just made it great because there's texture there's conflict there and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like the presentation of how to put all these things together, and then they tied her origin story actually back to the family.
Yep. And listen, you want to talk about another origin story? Let's talk about Shang-Chi.
That's why I was
Shang-Chi was awesome.
Shang-Chi to me was a fantastic origin story. One of the best we've gotten in recent history. Like this is what I was just gonna say. If you compare the two back to back because they came out so close together, Shang-Chi, which in my opinion was great, Eternals, which if you are a real comic book head, you enjoyed Eternals for what it was, but the general mass didn't appreciate Eternals because it wasn't woke enough and the story was kind of slow but that's an origin story. That's what I guarantee you Eternals 2 is probably going to be a really good movie. Yeah, really, really good.
I agree, and I said that too. The Eternal story is so big, and they actually for what they told of the story, they actually did a good job because there's so many layers there to pull apart from the Eternals. I wasn't sure how they want to even tell that damn story half of the time and whatnot. So I wasn't completely satisfied with the first one, but I can't say that it was necessarily just a terrible movie.
No, I don't think it was. I don't think
it was terrible. I think it was just really. It was really long. It was a very long movie.
Bro, you have to understand where I'm coming from. Forget us. All of us here, we really we're into Marvel, right? I'm talking about if you're a general person and you go to see a movie and you're like a pass, you're like, kind of like Marvel, I'll go see it. the person that goes to see Spider-Man No Way Home is gonna be like, oh my god, there's 3 Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Oh my god, this is so good. And then they're gonna go see Eternals, and they're gonna go, who the fuck are all these people?
Who the fuck are these guys?
Who are these people with all these fucking powers that can just do ridiculous shit? I don't even know who these people are. But you see fucking 3 Spider-Men, and you're like, oh my god, it's so fucking good. They're flipping upside down. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it's just it's a different thing. Like that Eternals is gonna appeal to the comic book heads, like the people who really like fuck with it like that. You know what I mean? Spider-Man No Way Home, that's for all the little everybody. That's just for everybody. That's the woke movie.
Yep.
That's what they were going for with Thor: Love and Thunder, and it fucking flopped.
All right, so we got some answers. So no, this is not the introduction to Moon Knight for this person, and it's not that it's an origin story. It's that it was done poorly. The story shouldn't have been played for laughs. That's why I think episode 5 was the only good episode. And if I remember correctly, that was a really serious episode when he was in the quote unquote asylum and going through all the rooms. And that was a very serious episode.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about this later. You might not like us after the next half hour or so.
Hopefully you stick around, but you're not gonna like us.
They like Moonlight, but you like She-Hulk. We'll talk about that.
It's all right. Listen, everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Of course, 100%.
We appreciate the comments. We love it.
Yeah,
I actually really I do agree with Aaron. I think Moon Knight started very slow and it was hard to get into. I don't think the story was that bad. I think there are definitely worse ones out there. I love Oscar Isaacs. I thought he did so good with the role that I guess just me. I guess I'm an Oscar Isaac stan, and I was kind of bought into it. But I thought the last episode was good too. There could have been more action and stuff like that, and they definitely left some more to be desired. I'll say that.
Right. They also, I was gonna say, they ripped Moon Knight away from us after you gave us a third personality,
right?
And then you're just gonna rip it away and be like, oh yeah.
And I will say that show did not give us enough action. It just didn't. Sure. Yeah, we did not get enough from that.
You couldn't get enough action in that movie because it's PG-14. You have to understand one thing. The man is playing 3 different personalities. Okay, he did a fun. That's why he got nominated for that many. He did a great job in the whole movie. I thought, my personal opinion, number 1 right after Loki is that. For me.
Moon Knight? Right after Loki?
Right after Loki is Moon Knight. I take that. But you have to understand, this man is playing 3 different people, 3 different personalities completely, and nailed it. Fucking nailed it. You cannot tell me you can't when he plays Mark Spector, you don't see the other 2. He changes the story completely.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see you don't see the nerd, you don't see the guy in between. You don't see him when he turns into Mark Spector at all. And all the freaking gems that we got in that movie, we got the fucking Doom's castle where Doom came from. You got the Egyptian myth that was actually accurate. You got Khonshu that looked fucking fantastic.
The Khonshu fight was dope.
Yes,
I kind of like that playing out in the back room the way it was.
Khonshu fight was pretty good.
And I liked how they went into the pyramid. I thought that was very cool. Like you don't see shit like that. Like they actually took a thing like that and made it like a thing. So that was cool.
And then you got like you said, you got the origin story, how he got shot, and and Khonshu gave him the powers because
I will say I didn't like how Layla just got magical powers out of nowhere. But I do like Layla. Hey yo.
Little Scarlet Scarab. She's my little Scarlet Scarab.
Eddie Murphy played 14 people in Meet the Clumps. At the end of the day, like nobody gets a pass for like, I had to play 3. Like, he played 14 distinct people, sometimes wearing prosthetics and all of that. So we know this shit can be done. I thought the Moon Knight was dope. It was a little slow in the beginning how they were trying to bring on what was going on, which I think threw a lot of people. Again, the first couple of episodes are always like you got to just live through the damn thing to try to get to the meat. But I think they set it up and they set it for a great place for season 2, because at season 2 at this point, it's got to go down. Everybody, all the personalities got to start coming out. All of the stories got to start coming out. The gods got to go to war at this point. Like it's got to go down season 2.
I think the best thing that could happen for Moon Knight, in my opinion, is because we're already starting to hear things about Daredevil. Obviously, he's going to pop up in She-Hulk, right? And we're hearing things about John Bernthal making an appearance in Daredevil already. for Punisher. The best thing that can happen for Moon Knight is they turn around and make season 2 whatever the television equivalent. What is it? NC-17, whatever it is, whatever that is, right? I think that's the best thing that can happen for Moon Knight because of the type. Some of these shows, like listen, Ms. Marvel, you can keep it PG-13 because it is what it is. You know what I mean? Right. But there's certain characters. We've been saying this since this podcast started. There's certain characters in Marvel you cannot PG-13 them down. You cannot PG-13 Daredevil and Blade and even Moon Knight. Moon Knight is a violent character in the comics. He's very violent.
I'm very curious what Werewolf by Night is going to be because the trailer looked vicious. Even if it is set in a 30s, 40s type of thing, it looked vicious.
Right. I mean,
I don't think you're gonna get much blood out of that.
No, I don't think so.
The style that they ripped from the early 30s and 40s and movies, highly kind of relied on, freeze frames where, the killer grabs the person and it goes off to a scream and it goes to black, which is, a dramatic moment. It leaves the viewer figuring out what happened to the person. I don't think you're going to get much blood. The fact that it's in black and white, though, I think it's still going to be scary as hell. Especially,
I think they did that on purpose because they can't show blood on.
You know what though? I think we just need a little bit of. We need something refreshing right now, and I'm actually looking forward to Werewolf by Night because it's going to be different. We need something different right now. Like we need Werewolf by Night. We need Wakanda Forever. We probably need Secret Invasion. Like these are the things that we need right now because if I have to laugh at some fucking bullshit DJ at a piece of shit wedding on a She-Hulk episode one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit. So you know what? With that being said, I guess we're just gonna go into fucking She-Hulk. So let's just.
We're just going right. We're going right.
We're just going.
Damn it! Yeah, it's a good segue actually. She-Hulk episode 6.
All right, I'm gonna actually start with this because this is the problem right here. If you're talking about She-Hulk right now and not Moon Knight, this is the problem. The problem is that these episodes are too goddamn short.
I think that's our problem number one.
It's just problem number one. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, these writers, not a fan of them. And they're also on top of that, they know what. Listen, I will give them credit for this. They know what they're doing, and they're trolly. They are purposely trolling us. They literally gave us that stupid fucking mask in the last episode, and then literally go into a bridesmaid box opening shit and says, "Oh, this is an unexpected wedding episode." Yeah, it's not convenient, but neither are weddings. Go fuck yourself. To the writers of this show, I tell you right now, you can suck my ass for doing something like that. Suck my ass right now. I don't care. I'm going in right now. The whole like I did not want an episode of Bridesmaids. I saw the movie. It was funny. This is not funny. I want She-Hulk. I want She-Hulk kicking ass. I don't need Titania coming back and talking about her fucking bullshit and then sucker punching Jen Walters in the face to get She-Hulk to go back into She-Hulk to fight her, just for her to slip on some bullshit and break her teeth and get embarrassed and run away like a little girl. I didn't need that. I wanted a real fight. Like, you gave me 2 seconds of a real fight. That was annoying. And let me tell you something else is annoying. As a DJ, I fucking hate how they portrayed that wedding DJ. It pissed me off. The dude was in a beanie and a fucking stupid Hulk shirt and a flannel. Okay? Suit up for the fucking wedding. And then on top of that, first of all, of all of the songs you're gonna play for the fight, of all the songs, you played the electric fucking slide.
It's electrical.
You played the electric slide.
Tell them how you feel. Tell them how you really feel, son. Tell them how you feel, son.
Tell them why you're mad, son.
Yo,
you triggered our resident DJ. You triggered his shit.
Oh my god, you played the electric slide. And the whole thing with the Immortal, I swear to God, that whole episode, I was throwing myself out a window like the fucking Immortal guy was. The whole fucking episode. Oh my god, it was so bad. It just and then the what the hell was the name of the website? The name of the freaking the superhero group? Yeah, the Intelligentsia that's supposed to be a supervillain group. They made it a meme website. How do you comic guys feel about that? Like, you know, they might, and then they pan to the laboratory at the end with the more than probable vibranium fucking needle that's not going to pierce her fucking skin, or it is, and they're going to make another She-Hulk. I don't fucking know. I'm so annoyed at this show.
They'll probably you really want to know what they'll probably do? No bullshit. Now that you just said it, I was just thinking about it. They will probably find a way. You know how obviously Red Hulk Thunderbolt Ross is dead? They'll probably make a red She-Hulk. No bullshit.
Well, that's there was one in the comics. They did that.
No bullshit. That's probably what they'll do. I'm saying.
Whatever.
I'm telling you, it just seems like.
And then do what? Make the show 5 minutes longer?
Yeah.
Like what the hell?
Pretty much.
I honestly do not see the point of the entire series because
there's no big overlying plot. They keep giving us like too many like drips and drabs. Like, just tell us what the plot is.
It's like people just show up, they disappear. From the time Titania breaks into the courtroom out of nowhere, they don't show anybody dragging her in the court. They don't show why she's in court. She just shows up, breaks through the wall, and then we're gonna fight. What? Who? What?
Right.
Like, okay.
This show right now feels like a giant segue into Daredevil. No bullshit. It seems like a layover to get to the Daredevil series at this point. And I'm not even kidding when I say that. It's literally what it feels like.
I want to make something very clear. I'm not even mad at this show about the whole Daredevil shit. I don't even this show has made me not even care about the Daredevil stuff anymore, because they should have just not said anything about Daredevil being in this fucking show. They shouldn't have put it in the trailer, and they should have just let him appear. Because honestly, everyone is waiting for, where's Daredevil? Where's Daredevil? Is he coming in this episode? There's a stupid fucking mask. He's got to be in the next episode. No, he's not coming. You know what? He's coming in the second to last episode for 5 minutes of the fucking show. And that's all you're going to see.
Yeah, 100%.
You heard it here first, folks.
Well, 5 minutes. If he's there for 5 minutes the episode, he's there for a quarter of an episode, so it's fine.
You're not wrong, sir.
That's crazy.
All right.
And listen, I'll say this. I gotta say one more thing. Like, I really, like, as a whole, didn't like Captain America and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. But even that show did a better job at telling me the fucking story than this show is right now. Go ahead, Leo.
Okay.
No bullshit.
Shit. Okay. All right. This episode was horrible. This episode was horrible. I'm not gonna try to save it. I'm not gonna. It was bad. You're giving me 20-minute episodes or 27-minute, whatever the fuck it is. It's not a full 30 minutes.
This episode was 28 minutes and change.
Yeah,
right.
Including credits.
So you're giving me whatever. You're giving me 25 minutes, barely.
Yep.
So you're giving me 25 minutes, and now you're giving me. I was with you until this episode. I understand with She-Hulk. In the last 4 episodes, you could have this is the 6th, right?
6.
Number 6.
You had 5 episodes to show me what She-Hulk went through. You showed me the training sequence. First episode was awesome. Everybody loved it. Second episode, okay, let's talk about how she gets a job, loses a job. Okay, I understand it. Okay, she's dealing with her powers. She's dealing with all the emotional aspect of not being as good looking and as wanted as She-Hulk. Okay. We all know that She-Hulk is a sexual being. That's episode 4. After episode 4, you're starting to lose me little bit by little bit, and now you lost me. Just because of the fact, everybody understands the fact that everybody likes She-Hulk better. We didn't need her to find a fucking guy like Wedding Crashers at a wedding, and he's probably going to be working for the bad guy, and then this is what I did for her to get your blood into the needle. I can figure out the whole storyline right now and ruin it for everybody. But we didn't need to go all the way to fucking episode 6 for this bullshit. We didn't. There's no possible way. We should have never gotten this far. And you're fucking up on the CGI. That's another fucking thing. Because when she stopped her ground on the floor, you can look at the CGI on that fucking ground. It looked like shit.
She looked good in that dress, though.
She did look good in the fucking dress, though. Don't get me wrong. She did look good in the dress. Don't get me wrong. And you keep fucking teasing me with a fucking costume. Okay? Let me see the suit. Let me see the motherfucking suit. If I see the suit in the last 5 minutes of this episode.
Leo, can I ask you a question? What would she need the suit for now? She's not fighting anybody. She's fought Titania twice, and the 2 fights were less than 2 minutes. Why would she need the suit? She's not fighting anybody.
You know what else was 2 minutes? This warning, damn son. You liked that show last week.
Yo, 2-minute warning. You know what would be great? If you could hit me up on some social media. That would be wonderful.
By the way, 2-minute warning. What state do you live in? Just out of curiosity. But anyway, go ahead, Leo.
Yeah. Listen, but the thing is, okay. Last week I did like the show because it was building up to it. This episode, it was just all filler. All of it was fucking filler. That's it.
Every one of these shows has had filler.
If this was an episode just to try
but it's 20 minutes long, dude.
But if it was try to just introduce the stupid website and then the laboratory who's really the intelligentsia or whatever the fuck it is, like if that's what this was for, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed.
Leo, I'm not trying to argue your point, but think about it this way: if we get 2 episodes of filler per season of Marvel show at this point from other shows, right? That also means we're probably going to get 3 episodes of filler from this show because it's 20 minutes long. So it's just I expect filler, Daredevil, end of season.
First of all, listen. First of all, you know, it's enough. Like this the whole fucking series makes 0 sense. To me, it's just wasted resources. She-Hulk is one of those characters that could really cross audiences. Remember, in the beginning, I was saying like this is going to be Sex in the City with the superhero in it, which is what this what I was expecting. When you bring in Megan Thee Stallion, like okay, so we're not going to send She-Hulk and Megan Thee Stallion out so that she can get dating tips with Megan Thee Stallion. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because that would make sense. But she's dating and she's like, you know, on Tinder and all of that kind of nonsense. Like they're just doing so many things. It just seemed like I wouldn't be surprised if there's a different team writing every week and they're just like, oh yeah, just make an idea and then we'll put the shit out. Nothing makes sense. Nothing really connects. You introduce characters, they come in for 5 minutes, then they're gone. You don't see them for 3 episodes. Like, what the fuck is the point? What's the point? You didn't have anything else to do with this time slot? Make a documentary or the nature show or something. Like, it's just fucking.
I'm just really hoping the next 3 episodes just give us a legitimate fucking story of where we're going and where we're fucking ending.
I'm so past it. I'm gonna do like my man, You're Not Rex, and just wait till this whole thing is over, and then I'll go back and just binge watch everything. Maybe it'll make some type of sense. Because at this point, episode for episode, it is a waste of my time. I go to the bathroom and come back, and the freaking show's off.
Oh, dude, I've been watching it on my way to work. By the way, if you want to do something not very dangerous, that is very dangerous, put YouTube on your phone while you're driving. It's a great experience, and it's kind of a rush. Anyway, that's definitely what you want to do. So by all means, go ahead and do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But all in all, listen, I actually like as a character, like I like the girl that plays Jennifer Walters. I like She-Hulk. The story is just not there for me. So for the love of God, Marvel, give us something to fucking hold on to, and don't just throw a Daredevil mask at us and like not put him in the next episode. Don't just stop. You just Ralph Bonered us again.
I even understand the filler though. Like it's weird in a weird way. Like I even understand the filler because the episodes are so short that you have no choice but to have 2 filler episodes in this show. There's no other option. You know what I mean? But this is the thing. Like Chase said it before the show even started. Sex in the City for Marvel. That type of vibe. That's the vibe they're going for. But Marvel just has this weird thing going on right now where it's just they're trying to be quote unquote woke and trying to appeal to the masses. And while I totally get it, because some of the boring stuff Marvel done is very, very boring, there's like levels. I think that this show needs to have its Sex in the City elements, but then it also needs to really give us an origin of who She-Hulk is, why she is what she is, and really how fucking strong she is. Because if we don't get those things right now, this is literally just like a childish. I don't even like. It's just like it's like a show for preteen girls at this point. Honestly, the way it's written, so it's just like
it's not even that, bro. Because listen, the complete storyline at this point. First, they started. We were expecting for her to train with Bruce as the Hulk. Okay, so now you started with that. Everybody's like waiting for that. They show the spaceship come in. Oh, okay, we're gonna add the spaceship element too. Then when she went to court, and you completely lost that entire storyline. So now the storyline is that she's the She-Hulk, and now she has to not only get used to becoming a superhero now, but now she has this duality of conflict where she wants to be herself, but she's having a better life as the She-Hulk because all the guys want to date She-Hulk.
Right.
But no, we're not going to go into that. We're going to add Titania out of nowhere, where Titania opens up a whole line of products with her name on it, and we're going to go to court with that. Mind you, she gets jumped in the alley by some guys who we still don't know, and then she beats them up, and then they disappear.
Yep.
Like, this shit is all over the fucking place.
Let me play out this whole fucking show for you guys right now. Ready? I'm gonna do it right now. All right, Titania hires the wrecking crew, somehow gives them all the fucking tools and the powers and bullshit. And then somehow she's going to get the Hulk's blood, and then she's going to become a little bit more powerful. And then she's going to get her comic book accurate suit like She-Hulk is. And then they're going to fight, and she's going to look super cool. And then She-Hulk's going to win. And then it's going to be a girl power moment. Cue the cool music, end scene, Daredevil at the end. That's the whole show. That's the whole rest of the show. I just gave it to you.
Whatever.
There it is.
Next, what's next? What's next? I'm off this. What's next?
God. All right. Let's go to Rings of Power. Let's go to Rings of Power episode 4.
Dude, it literally froze my goddamn. It literally froze my computer.
This is actually perfect because you can get rid of me and now.
All right, hold on. Here we go. Wait, let me do it. Ladies and gentlemen, are you feeling warm out there? Is your heart pulsating?
Oh shit!
Because coming into the stream for the first time, it's September 22nd. Ladies and gentlemen, deep in the heart of Texas, Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel, boy.
How we doing, buddy? What up? What up? The crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild.
Yo, what's goody?
How you doing, man?
Yo, Texas is crazy, son. I was driving home, son. Yo, I had to slam on my brakes. It was a cow in the middle of the road, B.
What?
First of all, I don't appreciate you talking about me like that in that tone of voice.
Nah, son, I'm telling you, for real. It's crazy. Dude rode up on a horse, man. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I ain't know that really happened here, son. It really happened.
That's some deep in the heart. Deep in the heart of Texas shit.
That happened in Times Square once.
So wait, before we start on Rings of Power, Wendell, give me your 3-sentence review of She-Hulk. Go.
3 sentences?
3 sentences. 3 sentences.
Okay. This last episode? All right. Last episode was bullshit. I wish they would set that film on fire. And they lucky I do this podcast, therefore I had to watch it. But other than that, yeah, man. Okay, I'm good.
All right, great. That's exactly how we all feel. So with that being said, we're going to go into the Rings of Power episode 4. So, guys, how do we feel about this? We got that whole city of, I believe it's Numenor, getting hit up by a tidal wave at some point. So everyone decides that it's time to go to Middle Earth. Elrond and Durin getting closer together. We met that stupid, weird dark elf. What was his name? Aldor, Adon, or something like that. Adon. There you go. So some good things in this episode. We got introduced to how they found Mithril. That was kind of cool. Yeah, that was kind of cool. That whole dwarf scene was pretty freaking cool. And I come back to this, but the whole production value of this show is great. And although it's starting slow and we're kind of in the middle of the season, I think we're about to get into the real thick of it in the next couple episodes. What'd you guys think?
Into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yo. Ugh. Nah, man, I'm digging it, man. Look, I'm really liking this show. Like it's.
Hold on.
It
has
the
from
same
a different computer. Something's going on with my.
All right, just go. All right, bye. Love you.
Stop going to. I
love you. Bye.
Nah, B, I love it, man. Yo, it's like I feel it's like I'm watching a movie, like I'm watching a piece of a movie every week, bro. Like, because they do this, right? It's this kind of pace to give you a little fight, and then more story to build up, so you start learning something. Yo, I'm doing it, son. I love this stupid little show.
This is one of the better series on the platforms, bro. Like at the end of the day, there's kind of some of everything that you want: some action, some drama, some romance. There's some magic. These elements in stories can never go. They never get old. Nobody ever gets tired of seeing witches, elves, dwarves, trolls, humans interact. All of the different kingdoms and their different cultures, and they're fighting, and then you add in the magic pieces and the monsters. Like nobody ever gets tired of this stuff, and they have definitely invested in this story in a great way that this thing is going to be big if it's not already. Like this is anybody that misses this is going to be sorry.
Right. And it's crazy because I feel like not enough people are talking about this show. Like, because I've been like the biggest Lord of the Rings fan ever. Like I haven't read the books, but like those movies are just like some of the greatest movies, man. Those movies are fucking sick. And even the Hobbit movies were good. Like I like the whole story. Like there's a lot going on. Like who the hell is the guy? The freaking like this guy has to be a wizard that fell out of the sky, right? Like a lot of people are saying he's Gandalf. A lot of people are saying he's Gandalf because like he just fell out of the sky. No one knows his full name. Even on the like the outside of it all, like casting wise, they never announced who his name was, so we don't know who he is. But I think he's like more of like the first wizard type of thing because we haven't seen a wizard yet, right? Like I think it's more like that. I know there's a name for him out there. I just don't know the name because I'm just not great with names in the
I think he's
the
a
lore
bad
and all
guy,
that
yo.
stuff. You think he's bad?
I think he's the bad guy, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think he's the bad guy.
He's either going to turn out to be Sauron, or is going to turn out to be an ancestor of Gandalf. It's the only two options at this point I'm seeing right now.
I think it's more the Gandalf side because I feel like Sauron has already been established and has kind of like disappeared for a minute, right? Like he's not really around, but like no one has seen him for a while. I'm not sure. And then there's this kid with the freaking wraith blade, like that's just like getting chased by the orcs. That whole scene was cool. Yeah, that whole scene was cool. But when he was hiding in the well, it gave me like the Fellowship of the Ring vibes where they're all hiding from like the Dark Riders. Like it gave me those vibes. Like it was cool.
Yeah. There's something else going on there, man. You see, an old dude came up at him, right?
Yo, that old
came
dude
at him, right?
He said, "Save your strength for what's about to come next." That got me hyped.
Man pulled up his sleeve like, "Look at my track mark, son. I've been hitting the blade too."
He's like Aaron. He's like Aaron buying a comic book, just like.
He been dope.
Yeah, you know. You already know.
Buddy. Yeah, you buddy.
God.
Yeah, I'm back. Fuck.
Stop cursing.
Good luck. Good luck. No, I mean, listen, this was a great episode. Definitely appreciated it. I don't know what the hell made him go back to that village, but okay, hey.
Yeah. Oh, and dude, when I forgot the elf's name, but when he comes back and they all start running in the forest, and he catches that arrow and then uses it and shoots it back, I'm like, yeah, that's the action I want.
That's that. He's that dude. I like that guy. I like that guy.
I love that stuff.
I like him.
Yo, listen, if you're not Rex over here, yo, listen, do you know who he is? Because we're actually curious on who he is. I'd love to know who he is. Don't call me a big oof. But Leo, are you still there? You're moving, you're all right? Yeah, he's gonna go again. It's fine. Oh man. You should have kicked everyone off your Wi-Fi, but you didn't.
Well, I told him keep doing that, they're gonna kick his ass off.
Exactly. So how many? Do we figure out how many episodes the show has? Is it 9? Because we're on episode 4 right now, right? I don't think it's that much. I don't think we're at that much more. I want to say it was 9 or 10.
Yeah.
So like especially at the end of this episode where they all decide to start heading towards Middle Earth. I want to see that. I want to see them get towards Middle Earth and do that.
I mean, we kind of know what's gonna happen, right? They're gonna fail.
Well, I mean, like, we know South. We know South. What is it? Southhold, Southlands, whatever it's called, is turning into Mordor. Southland's turning into Mordor, so we're gonna see that. The same as Sauron, he's a Mire, which is an angel. Okay. So then who's this guy that fell out of the sky? Who's this guy that fell out of the sky? We need to know. Because we're very curious.
Do you know?
Where you at with this?
Exactly.
Put a song, bro. Put a song.
All right. We're gonna try this one more time and see if this works. Otherwise, it's Leo's Wi-Fi.
No.
Oh look, a new angle. Hello, Leo.
Here's a moving.
I'm back.
Can't hear
You're
him.
back.
Fucking egg.
No, I'm just playing with you, son. I hear
You can hear me?
You might
Yeah,
get
we Leo, maybe if you shut your TV and stop watching the hub, like you could actually get some good service. You know what I mean? Like stop watching it. Just shut your TV off. You don't need to keep.
Actually, might work.
Terrible.
I'm trying to stay focused.
All right. So wait, give us your
So,
overall thoughts
all right.
on.
So what
on
the fuck?
show.
What was everybody?
So-
we mentioned like the little plots of kind of every part of the story. So just
the what?
go on what
Yeah,
we
just
mentioned
jump
all
in.
the little plots of every part of the story, kind of what we thought about it. So just give us your overall take.
My overall take was a great gratuitous violence, and I love the show so far.
Great. That's a great take. We love
That's all
that
I
show.
got.
We
It's a
love
good
that.
show.
That's enough.
It is. And it's definitely not getting a lot of traction out there, which I don't like. Like I feel like
We
a
get
lot
some
more
thumbs
people
up
should
in
be
the
talking
chat.
about this show. Mhm.
No.
God. All right. Well, I guess that's Rings of Power.
Yeah, that's the
Let us
weird
know.
part about that show. It's not getting. It's not getting as much love as everybody thought it would be.
Oh, he's lagging so bad. You're lagging bad, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Your lag's crazy. Well, I
right.
mean, listen,
What?
There's right now. I think House of Dragons might be overshadowing it, and
It absolutely is.
to a point, I think that people might kind of they're almost the same in terms of content and whatnot. The gratuitous violence is obviously going to win, which House of Dragon has. And we'll get to that in a minute. So but listen, the Lord of the Rings is dope.
Yep. So
really
a couple things here. The Meteor Man is a Rishery, might be a blue wizard. Again, I wish I knew what that meant. Don't know what a blue wizard is. However, I think so compared to where we are now, what age are we in? Is this the first or second? I'm
We the
guessing.
first age? Yeah.
Yeah, we're very
Put us on, Rex.
like the way casual people are with Marvel. We're casual watchers of Lord of the Rings.
We just
We're
like
a little
it 'cause
bit,
it's a lot of sword play, and you get a dragon and an orc, and some stuff happens sometimes.
Right, and some elves.
I love me a sexy elf.
Oh God! All right. Well, we'll get that answer. And with that being said, I guess that takes care of the Rings of Power. Now it's time to get into the gritty. House of the Dragon, episode 5.
Let's move.
Yo, let me tell you something. I just gotta say this right off the bat. That whole scene in the castle with the whole dance scene, I was fucking tense. I was just waiting for shit to pop off.
Yeah.
And like the crazy part is you didn't know where it was gonna come from. You had no idea. Was Damon gonna freaking kill someone? Was the freaking the freaking girl's lover gonna kill someone? You don't know. Was the guy's lover gonna kill someone? Was the king gonna croak right there? Like there was just so many angles on that moment. I was like this the whole freaking time. And every time there's a wedding, you're just waiting for it. Every time there's a wedding on any Game of Thrones show, you're just waiting for it.
Blood is spilled. Somehow, some way, somebody gonna bleed.
Right. So what were you guys like favorite moments of this show? Like what did you guys feel?
I like when little fuckboy beat that dude up, man. Like I love this, son. I love that shit. He was like, I ain't nobody's fuck toy. I don't like you.
Oh, he punched his eye the whole way out his face.
All the way out his face. He looked like hamburger meat, son. When they looked at him, I was like, ooh, what's hamburger meat? Ooh, nasty. That was fantastic. That's the violence there. I love it. Oh wow.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry, my dog.
Where my dog's at? Come on, Charles. Come on, man. Chase, where the dog's out, man. Where the dog's out?
God.
But yeah, bro. I mean, like, just listen. I'm so down for Game of Thrones in every aspect that they're giving it to us. They're not failing me on their story. It's keeping me intrigued. I'm curious as to what's gonna. I mean, I know we're gonna time jump now, but I'm just stupid curious on like how this is all gonna continue to unfold, man. Like, where's all of this going? Like, dude is like scheming on his niece. Like, it's crazy. It's like,
and let me tell you something. The pettiness of that queen coming in the middle of this guy's speech. Yo, listen, you don't do that now, but you did that back then. Yo, and then the green, like, and then the whole. Yo, isn't the green the color of the war, the high towers?
Yo, when they light their towers up, son, it's on popping.
Yep, and then the guy from the Vale, flat out accusing Damon of murdering that girl in front of every. And listen, crazy ass. Yo, let me tell you something. I would have loved that woman to beat the shit out of me. She was wonderful. She was delightful. I wish I could have her. She was a lovely woman, and we're gonna kill her right off the bat. We're gonna
crush her 10 seconds that she was on screen.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Yep. Pour a little out for her.
It's messed up. So now we got a Targaryen and Valerian wedding, and it ends in clear bloodshed with what's this guy's face's lover just freaking getting killed out. And then, the balls of Damon to just not only walk in like right before everything starts, but then to go on the dance floor and just start talking in freaking, I guess it was Valerian, right? Like, hi, Valerian. Yeah. He just starts saying like, do you really want this? Why don't you just be my wife? What the fuck are you doing?
Yo.
Like right in the middle of the whole thing. Like, my man's got.
Do you hear what the queen said?
Huh? No, what did she say? I'll wait 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Did you hear what she said? Am I still?
You're lagging, Am I still? You're lagging, son.
Am I still fucking lagging?
Yes,
Leo, kick everyone off your Wi-Fi, and we'll figure it out.
If we were playing a game right now, we would boot you.
Yep.
All right.
No, but I missed what the queen said. But there were so many whispers going on. Like I said, that whole scene in the palace was just freaking tense. And like, and I don't know if you guys saw the preview to the next episode, but obviously we're getting the time jump. I believe it's going to be 10 years. So they're changing a lot of the actresses and stuff. And from what I've heard, like there's been a couple people that got to see episode 6 already, and they're saying it's the best episode of the season already. So
but like we don't know what else is coming.
We don't know.
I mean, every episode is better than the last one, as far as
I know.
I said from the door, once Rhaenyra gets grown, it's a wrap.
Right.
Because at that point she's too close to actually taking the throne. Damon's planning to kill her. Make no mistake, he's planning to kill her.
And now that what is her name, Alicia, whatever her name is, knows what she knows, she's probably planning to kill her too. So like there was like a scene they released with like her taking the baby and won't let anyone even see the baby because she's probably afraid someone's gonna kill the damn baby because it ends up being a boy. Like the Damon has his 2 kids. She starts having kids. Like it. I think the Alicia, the High Tower, has more kids. Like it just.
Wait,
it's just,
she has more kids.
I think she had. I thought she had. I don't know. I might be wrong. It might just be Aegon. I might be wrong. But
no.
Either way,
there is a baby. There's another baby.
There is, right? There's
she had 2 years old already.
Right. Yeah.
Another baby that's tiny.
Right. That's what it is. So they all start having their own kids, and they're just gonna be a civil war. Like we're gonna get a whole another dynamic to this show that we haven't even gotten yet, like with kids involved, and I want more dragons. There's gonna be a civil war. Like everyone's just gonna go and listen. The fact that the king has lasted and he's still gonna be in the next episode, I don't.
Yeah, I thought he was gone.
I thought he was dead this episode.
I thought I could have swore I saw like some preview or something like where he got like some stuff on the side of his face.
He's in a wheelchair. He can't walk.
Up, and he got like something on his grill. So I think he's gonna be around for a minute. Yeah. So, but as long as he lives, he can't. Yeah. So
I really thought he was dead after this. I thought he wasn't making the time jump.
Yeah, I thought he was gone. I thought he was gone. So he's not gonna last.
Nope.
I thought he was gone. I can't even lie.
He's there. He's coming back.
Man,
coming back like he revenged his brother's death.
He did a Jordan Belfort on us, man.
All right, let's try this silly dude one more time. Hello, Leo.
How the fuck are you guys doing?
Oh, he's back.
Oh, look at that.
Well, welcome back there, sir. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Sorry, I just had to kick everybody out the fucking house, and now everybody's
I
gonna come
told
downstairs
you.
to the
I told you. Good. Tell him to shut up. All right. Wait. First of all, I'm echoing over on your side. That's first of all. Second of all, what did you think of House of the Dragon? What were you saying about the wife? The wife said something. I forgot about that part.
Oh, the wife, not the wife. The princess was actually telling our boy to, why don't you just pick me up and take me? Why don't you just kill every guard?
Oh yeah,
in here?
right. Yeah, right in front of him. Yep.
She was teasing the shit out of him.
Pressing that dude.
Yo.
She was like, why don't you just pick me up and take me?
Yo, let me tell you something. These hoes ain't loyal, whether it's Game of Thrones or it's the real world.
Wow.
They ain't loyal.
Bro,
But dude, and the way my man was beating the shit out of this guy.
dude, crazy.
You talk, man, violence.
Yeah, I know you enjoyed that part. Told
Dude,
you,
there's
man.
always blood. There's
Hamburger
always
meat,
blood at a
bro.
wedding, man. Always blood at
Hamburger
a
meat.
wedding. Yep. Then they have that little ceremony at the end, and now it's time for a 10-year time jump, and it's
Is
about
it
to.
10 years, though?
It's
Because,
10
yo,
years.
Because the little dude, like that'll make. Because I thought that was the little young dude with the white hairs, Aegon. That'll make him 12 years old. He look older than 12 years old in the preview, son.
Well, that's where we're getting toward. I don't know. I thought it was 10. I don't think it's more. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
She did look a little bit older. She looked a lot.
I mean, they're all
older.
going to be older, but I mean, it's just like if they're telling me that young dude with the white hair is Aegon, he look like he a teenager right there.
Yep. And also, I'd like to shout out to Alex, who
35.
says since Aaron now has HBO, he should watch all of Game of Thrones seasons before House of the Dragon. And I couldn't agree with him more. And I love how Alex comes in here and calls out Aaron like we do every week because he doesn't watch anything. So shout out to Alex. Thank you for calling Aaron out. Anyway, we could probably bring Aaron back in because we're about to wrap this up. But hi, Aaron. How are you? How did you enjoy being called out? Yeah, middle finger.
Wow.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
It's so
That's cool.
awesome.
That's for all of you, and that's also for you, Alex.
Right.
Fuck.
Wow. Yo, I just got here, son. Like for real?
Listen,
God,
I'll watch every Game of Thrones when I could find 4 fucking months of my life to dedicate to it. Okay.
you'd be surprised at how quick you can find that.
Yeah.
4 months is simple.
Yeah, that's easy work. That's
Well,
easy work.
winter is coming.
Winter is coming,
Oh,
literally.
See what I did there?
That's good.
See what I
That's
did
good.
there?
You know that. As long as you know that.
See what I did there? I see. I'm
like
good.
Yeah, whatever. Would you also do anything for love? Did you see what I did there?
I would.
I bet you wouldn't.
But I won't do. Okay, sorry.
I won't do that. Literally.
Oh
Oh God. All right. Anyone else got anything else on the House of the Dragon? What are we expecting next episode?
Shit. 4 more dragons.
4 more
you guys-
dragons. We
Four more
did get an extra 2 this episode. That we saw some
Blood.
Targaryen dragons. We did see that.
Yo, did everybody peep the way they walked in?
Like
with
in
their
terms of what?
sister? No, when they walked, when this king was introducing the Valerians, with his sister, when they walked in, did you notice that they had another kid behind next to the sister, the oldest, that's almost
Wasn't
the
there
same
like a
age?
younger? I thought there was
Yeah.
like a younger boy or something like that.
Yeah, a younger boy in there. I wonder who the hell
Mhm.
that is. That was. Yeah, when they were
You
walking
watched that
in,
show again.
there was the older boy and the older sister, and there was somebody in the middle. And he looked
Well,
really young.
there was a younger brother. There was
Yeah,
the older
yeah.
brother, the sister, and the younger brother. So there, I
so I
believe
was
there
like-
was 3 of them. Yep.
Yeah, so I
Well,
was
dude,
like, who the hell is that?
what I was saying when you were gone is that we're about to get introduced to a dynamic we haven't seen. We're gonna get introduced to what's it called? Damon's kids, and now Rhaenyra's kids, and then Alicia's 2 kids grown up or whatever her name is. So it's about to get we're gonna get some Civil War type of politics.
A lot of babies are gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. People are going down. People are going down.
So people gonna disappear, bro.
Yep, exactly. All right. Well, I guess that's an episode, right? I guess we got nothing else. So with that being said, from all of us here at the Mancave101 Podcast, Aaron, Wendell, Leo,
Fuck She-Hulk.
and
Sorry, did I say
Chase.
that out loud? My bad.
Tell him how you feel, son.
I got Tourette.
Oh man. All right. From all of us here, if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you think of all the things we talked about today. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. We will see you on the next one. Take care and give me my outro.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.